Hello, folks. If you're a die-hard coin collector like me and you enjoy these early dollars that our country struck, and you can see that I have my trade dollar Dansko out, which I portrayed this Dansko album in a totally different video. But the point is, you know that you got a tough trade dollar if the Dansko doesn't even include a port for it. And many of you know that the 1878 Carson City trade dollar is a very desirable coin in the trade dollar set, as it appears to be the lowest mintage that was occurred in Carson City in 1878, and is by far the toughest and most desirable United States dollar for any type of business strike set that one is doing. So in this video, we're going to talk specifically about the 1878 Carson City trade dollar that I got about maybe 5 years ago or so. And relative to the price that I paid and what the market is pulling now, it's already commanding more than what I paid for this lady a few years back. And I have no plans of getting rid of her anytime soon. So let's quickly look at this beautiful lady. This is the legit 1878 Carson City. Beautiful trade dollar here, folks. Eventually I am going to get this slabbed, but I do know it's the real deal. And you have to be very careful with these trade dollars, as so many of them are counterfeit. And this is the real deal. The dealer that I got this from, we've known each other, had a good business relationship for many years. And when he told me that he had the King of the Kings trade dollar, and I said, that you're not saying it's the 78cc, and he said, very much so, yes. I do have a raw 1878 Carson City United States dollar. These are all 90% silver coins, struck in Philadelphia, San Francisco, Carson City. This has an original mintage of 97,000, the CC out of 1878. Let's quickly discuss the coin in general, and then we'll get into details on what makes this beautiful CC lady so desirable to numismatists. The obverse of a typical trade dollar has Liberty seated on a pedestal facing the sea to the left, holding all the branches surrounded by 13 stars. The lettering is Liberty, In God We Trust, and 1878, whatever the year to be. And the engraver of the obverse was William Barber. That's pretty tight right there. Everybody knows William Barber, and we thank him for the obverse and reverse of this beautiful coin. The reverse shows an eagle holding branches with berries on them and arrows. The lettering is United States of America, e pluribus unum, 420 grains, 900 fine, CC, where the mint mark would be. On Philadelphia issues, there is no mint mark, and then we have trade dollar. Again, the engraver is William Barber. It was struck in 1878 in the Carson City Mint that was open from 1870 to 1899. The United States trade dollar was the only U.S. coin ever to be demonetized, to force the usage of the Morgan dollar, which had a slightly lower silver content. However, the Coinage Act of 1965 remonetized it via Section 102, which makes all coins in currency of the U.S. legal tender. That's Coinage Act of 1965. Now, many of you know David Hall, Jack Beymer, and Q. David Bowers. Q. David Bowers is our Jedi, and we have a lot of respect for David Hall and Jack Beymer as well. So let's see what our brother David Hall says about this beautiful coin. This is an incredibly underrated coin in all grades. Longtime coin dealer Jack Beymer, who has handled as many key dates as anyone, says he's handled more $1794 than 1878 Carson City trade dollars. That's major, folks. I mean, those of you that know the $1794 dollar know that if you have a $1794, you got something for sure. But when you get a 78cc, that says a lot right there. That's an incredible statement and shows how truly rare this coin is in any grade. Very, very well said, Mr. Hall. Thank you so much. And Jack Beymer, just mimicking what David Hall said, I have handled more $1794 than I have held 1878 Carson City trade dollars. So I'm sure by now you folks can understand how excited a numismatist, private collector like me is when you're able to get the king of the business strikes. And like I said, eventually I'm going to send her off for grading. And I definitely, the dealer and I agree, he gave it a technical grade of XF. So, love the coin. Love, love, love the coin. Now let's talk more specific about this coin again, the 78cc. This was taken, this following paragraph, this stuff, all this juicy information was taken from Q. David Bauer's book, Silver Dollars and Trade Dollars of the United States, a complete encyclopedia, written in 1993. I can't talk. I apologize, folks. When I have an important coin out, I guess it makes me forget English. So this is the excerpt regarding the 78cc, all right? This is what our brother Q. David Bauer says. This coin was made rare by decree. The Secretary of the Treasury, John Sherman, who disliked trade dollars intensely, even though the director of the Mint, Dr. Henry Linderman, believed they were an excellent, useful coin, mandated on February 22, 1878, that no trade dollars would rate out for deposits of bullion made prior to the order for discontinuance when received at Carson City. Yeah. When this order reached Carson City, this branchman had already struck 97,000 pieces, 56,000 in January and 41,000 in February, the smallest circulation strike quantity of the denomination. Thus, a rarity was created. Yep. Gotta love Q. David Bauer's, man. You gotta get his books. He's such a good author and such a wonderful professional numismatist. The melting of occurred on July 19, 1878. Roughly 44,000 undistributed trade dollars were sent to the melting pot. All must have been 78cc, many of them from the 41,000 delivered in February. It has been suggested that some in the melt, popularly believed to be fewer than 10,000, may have been the 77cc issue. However, as Julian has noted, there is no support for the claim that some of these were dated 1877. Coins were paid out as struck, and under normal circumstances, only coins of 1878 would have been available for melting in July. Letter to the author in 1992. This leaves a net mintage of only 52,852. So, there you go, brothers and sisters. If any of you are diehard trade dollar aficionados like me and just love this series, you can understand how excited a guy like me in this hobby gets when they're able to add it. And I got, like I said, I got this in 2019, and based on what I paid for her, I have been offered good money by dealers already. So I could easily turn this into a profit if I wanted to. But I see no immediate need for funds, and hey, it's a 78cc, so she's going to stay with me for as long as I can hold on to, because she's one sweet lady for sure. So, but like I said, if these are all the regular business strikes, started in 1873 to 1885, you know, and through time I've upgraded a few and sold my lower grades, made a little money. But this is a good set that is always a good work in progress, you know. But like I said, the album ends in 78S, the San Francisco strike. Philadelphia, San Francisco, Carson City struck the coin for us, all 90% silver. So I had to get a supplement page to put my 78cc in. So I bought this directly from Danscope, this supplement page, so that I can put this beautiful lady in here. And I ordered this page as soon as I sent one of my favorite dealers in the check for this. So the timing was perfect. And there you go, brothers and sisters. You can see the mintage right there. And the Dansco Corporation says that 44,000 plus trade dollars were melted in July 1978. Many of these may have been 78 cc's, as I just explained it to you on this beautiful coin. So that's what I got to you today in this single episode. You know, I wanted to bring a single coin to you folks and talk about the beauty of her. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, what have you, leave them in the comments section below. And in the meantime, I'm going to have YouTube render this video, and I'm going to put this lady back in her home and back into the vault. So I hope you enjoyed this coin. Be kind to each other. Take care of each other. I thank you for watching, and may God bless you all. Bye-bye.